Hi guys, here is my homily. We are God's creatures. As creatures, we have been always seeking for wisdom. We have been always wanting to know and always wanting to do better things. Not only wanting to do better things, but to be better persons in doing many good things. And so, we continually seek for wisdom. Who doesn't? In my old school days, I had always wanted to gain good marks in the exams. To achieve it after school hours, you would find me in a corner of our house reading my notes. At twilight, you would still find me reading my lessons using a lamp. Because of the lamp, I would accidentally burn my eyebrows many times. Truly, this is epic. Lived Filipino wisdom for a brighter future. Magsunog ng kilay. Literally, in English, it is burn your eyebrows. It means study your lessons well. Sometimes my mother would laugh at me, seeing my burnt eyebrows and my sooty nostrils. I had no choice but to be upset with her. I really had a good laugh at the thought of it. To burn my eyebrows using a lamp was all I had then. No e-light, no e-books, no laptop, no Android phone. Today, many students, if not all, no longer burn eyebrows for wisdom's sake. What they burn is their bum from sitting for hours before a computer or laptop in attending to the online class. Sitting for hours would create friction between the bum and the chair. Friction produces heat that causes burnt bum experience. Likewise, tired eyes is experienced as well. But in the long run, when you seek for wisdom, you will find it. The first reading tells us of what wisdom is like. Resplendent and unfading is wisdom, and she is readily perceived by those who love her, and found by those who seek her. Seeking those worthy of her, and graciously appears to them in the ways, and meets them with all solitude. We should continue to seek for wisdom in our time, in this terrible pandemic, in the health protocols, in the natural environment, in people, in the human language and culture. A life lived in wisdom is a foretaste of a life hereafter. It points to the source of this grace and be filled with it. Henceforth, a life lived now is a life being prepared for the future meeting with the ultimate source of wisdom, with God, who is wisdom himself. Paul, in the second reading, explains to the Thessalonians what will happen to the dead when Jesus will come again. This is Paul's wisdom. The dead and the living will benefit from the second coming of Christ. However, it is only for those who had lived their lives according to Christ's teachings and commands. The gospel story about the 10 wise and foolish teenagers practically shall help us to live a life full of wisdom. Like the 5 wise teenagers, as we look forward for a better life here and now and in the life hereafter, we must be always ready. We must not imitate the 5 unwise, foolish teenagers. The truth is that we do not own our time, neither we own our talent and treasure. More so, we do not own our life. We must live our life with an attitude that all these things are not ours. Therefore, in preparedness, like the wise teenagers, we must cultivate and manage them well. There is so much wisdom in the liturgy of the Word and liturgy of the Eucharist. Be filled with it in the Sunday Mass. Thanks for watching. Happy weekend, everyone. See you again next week.